Our show today talks about AI and whether it's going to take over the world.
I'm Verlani, and I'm not taking over the world. Not today anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to Ate What? AI Nini.
At Verlani.
Sala Ale. Ebu Sema Pale Pale.
Web tech and brand design. Web tech and brand design at Verlani.
Karibuni Sana.
Welcome to Web Tech and Brand Design, the podcast where we talk about leveraging web technologies to bring a unique brand to life by building, maintaining, and protecting your digital assets. I'm your host, Fra Josiah Nimbo. Today we are diving into a hot topic that's got the world talking, artificial intelligence or AI. The title of this episode is What is AI and is it taking over the world? We're going to break down what AI really is, discuss its impact, and address the fears surrounding it, especially within the African continent.
What is artificial intelligence?
So, what exactly is AI?
AI Nini.
Simply put, AI refers to machines or software that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. This can include problem solving, learning, and even creativity. AI systems are designed to mimic human capabilities like recognizing speech, making decisions, and even analyzing data. But they can do these things at scale.
Ebu Sema Pale Pale.
Meaning using whatever resources are required to perform a particular task, whether it's big or small, and they can do these things much faster than we could ever could.
Sala Ale.
And these computer systems are built on a model. A model is a purpose. You build AI based on what you want it to perform. You can have a language model that corrects your different syntax, your language. When you type a paper, when you have a language model, it can correct. It can detect your tone based on the context of what you're writing. You can have a music model that detects certain lyrics in a song and immediately tells you who sang it, what the song title, brief history about maybe the album. You can have different models. You can have a software development model that basically corrects your code that you write. Any software that you write, it corrects it and highlights any errors, optimizes the software. It's built on a model, and each model is a purpose. So and then after the model, you go into the training and to give you the final product that we are seeing out there in the market. You have ChatGPT, you have Google Gemini, you have Imagen for images. There are a lot of models out there and different AI systems. And with something so powerful, so out of this, metaphorically out of this world, we are scared. We don't know exactly what it is. So there's bound to be some misconceptions. Different things going around out there about AI. When you don't understand something, we make things up. So there are a lot of untruths out there. When we are scared of something that we don't completely understand, we will make things up. We will believe anything people say just to fill that void. So we're here today to do some void filling so that at least what you hear out there, you'll be able to gauge what is true and what is not.
What are some common misconceptions about artificial intelligence?
So let's talk about these misconceptions. The idea of AI taking over the world is often fueled by movies and sensational media. You know that those sci-fi movies we used to watch even now. You know, the idea of AI taking over the world is just very, very, very believable. So while AI is powerful, it's not about to gain consciousness or take over the world. And gaining consciousness is what is often referred to as sentience. When your AI seemingly has that consciousness to even feel emotion, that's what people call sentience. And it's powerful, yes, but it's not about to gain that consciousness or that sentience to take over the world. Most AI today is what we call narrow AI, meaning it's designed to perform specific tasks. You know, the models I was talking about earlier. When it's built on a model, you know, that's a specific line that it's supposed to follow. You know, like your phone's voice assistant or the algorithm that recommends shows on Netflix, or the like on Spotify, the one that recommends the next song, or on Shazam, the one that recognizes a particular track or artist and gives you the lyrics. That is narrow AI, very specific. It doesn't think or have intentions. It's been designed for that specific task. It follows the rules and patterns that humans program into it. You know, and the reason why Google took too long to build Google Bard, then Google Gemini, is because, of course, they were behind. You know, you had ChatGPT that just had amazed the world. You know, but one thing they said is that they were pursuing responsible AI that we didn't have to fear, that didn't violate our privacy or anything like that. So they have rules and patterns, you know, that dictate what data they retain, what data they follow to be able to reach a particular result. So that's one reason not to be afraid. Another fear that we usually have is that AI will take over our jobs. You know, they are designed to assist, to make our tasks faster, to be able to achieve an end goal in a fraction of the time it would usually take. So you need to pick the right AI, the right model that we'll go into in the next episode, how we can use AI to amplify your brand. So the fear of taking over jobs. There's some tasks that we do, or some roles, some jobs that obviously are a replication of other jobs. So that's what AI comes to solve, to be able to make us more efficient. So obviously, some roles are at risk of losing relevance because of a model that has been designed to make other roles more efficient. So the middlemen, those unnecessary taskers are definitely a risk. We'll go further into that later on. So people talk about the jobs at risk. You know, immediately now, you know, we've heard of different models like the customer service. For instance, a position like a customer service representative. You know, you have chatbots that interface with the customer before handing it to a human, where you've programmed your AI to be able to capture requests, and based on predefined responses, you know, the customer can be satisfied, or if they're not, you know, that's when your website comes in handy. You know, like I said before, your website is your best employee. It works 24/7, it never needs a break. That's when you have an AI chatbot that interfaces with the customer and just refers them to maybe frequently asked questions part of your website. You know, something that gives information in real time and is frequently updated. So you have that customer service department or representative at risk of losing their relevance. Then you have these market research analysts, where you can have ready reports of the market, your market information based on information you feed. So these analysts will become irrelevant, you know. You have bookkeepers that have always been at risk. We've always had software that do our taxes, do our accounting. Now you can have an automated model that does this, including give you reports, forecasts, and then receptionists, just like I said about customer service representatives. If someone walks somewhere, let's say to one of the telcos, the outlets, and there is a big screen before them, a touch screen that asks the customer what they want, very specifics, and they get a ticket. So that ticket tells them which counter to go to, and that counter that bypasses that initial human interface that would be a receptionist. So those ones are at risk. Accountants, auditors, like I mentioned, with the bookkeepers, where you have, we've had this software for decades, but now you have them automated. So accountants and auditors are at risk. Paralegals that assist lawyers and even court clerks. Where when the law firms have some kind of model that automate their tasks, does the law research, filings that can make the paralegal irrelevant. Then you have retail clerks, cashiers. When you have, I was privy to then you have those retail clerks, cashiers, where automated checkout stands or cashier stands that you can begin that checkout process and just scan your items using the product barcode, and then it gives you your total. You can tap your card to pay for payment. You can send payment to a predefined till number. There's so many things, and then you have your NFC enabled phones where you can tap to check out. So retail clerks are at risk based on the uptake of this technology in supermarkets. Also, some people even believe that teachers are at risk because of these teaching aids, teaching software. You have platforms now that so far even my kids interface with that doing their holiday homework, but not on an everyday basis, where it's become like the main teaching resource. But this is there as a it complements. It does not supplement yet, but it complements the actual human teacher in being able to pass on some education to them. Warehouse work, where you have inventory. Now you have automatic scans when an item goes into the warehouse, where you have that whenever it's scanned in and scanned out, it automatically updates their database. Amazon revolutionized this, and they just opened the doors to other people to think about building better models for that. So you have those that are at biggest risk for now. If you go down the list further, you can have computer programmers, graphic designers, where there's an AI model where you describe the kind of image you want or graphic you want, then it provides that. Human resources managers and all that. But those are not fears we should have now, especially in our local market. Maybe in many, many years to come, maybe, but for the most part, they will push us to up our game, to be more qualified, to learn other skills that will make us less irrelevant.
The fear of AI in Africa.
On the African continent, there's a significant concern about AI taking jobs or controlling key sectors.
Salah Ole.
While automation and AI do change the job market, they also create new opportunities. The focus should be on adapting to these changes, upskilling and reskilling to work alongside AI. Moreover, there's a fear of the unknown, what AI could do to our societies and economies. But here's the truth. AI is a tool. It's up to us how we use it. Completely up to us. When applied thoughtfully, AI can drive innovation, improve healthcare, enhance education, even solve local challenges.
Dispelling the myths.
It's important to dispel some of these myths surrounding AI. It's not a magic bullet, nor is it inherently evil. This is a human-made technology, and its impact depends on how we deploy it. AI can help small businesses grow by analyzing market trends, improve access to information, even support creative industries by automating routine tasks.
Ebu Sema Pale Pale.
In Africa, AI can be a game changer in agriculture, helping predict weather patterns and improve crop yields.
Salah Ole.
As we wrap up, remember that AI is here to stay, but it's not here to take over. It's here to assist, to augment, and to innovate. The key is to stay informed. Please stay informed. Embrace learning and remain proactive. If we understand AI and harness its potential, it can be a powerful ally in building and maintaining our digital assets. So don't fear the rise of AI. Not at all. Learn about it, use it, and see how it can help you activate your brand. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Web Tech and Brand Design. Be sure to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Until next time.
We were so glad to have you here. This was Web Tech and Brand Design at Vurilani.